Okay, so now let's get into the fun part, which is, well, it's all fun, but let's get into the J card. So there is a format, right, to print these J cards out. You want to make sure the measurements are proper. One place that is super useful is that duplication.ca website I told you guys about earlier, which is the one you can use to buy cassettes. They also offer free templates so that you can design and print your own J cards. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Okay, so here's the duplication.ca. They have all sorts of resources here, but if you just search audio cassette template, then you should be able to find this page here. And here's they can print it for you too if you have the budget to do that. It's also kind of fun to just do it yourself anyway. The standard one is just a one panel, right? You've got the spine, the little side thingy, and then the main front cover. Or you can do the two panel. So for this release I did the two panel. They've got the template in PDF format, which I'll just show you briefly. You can download it. Let's pull that up. Oh, it's a whole big old zip file. Okay, there's that one, and then there's, yeah, this one. So yeah, you can just take this PDF file and import it into Word or, I don't know, Photoshop, I guess, but I don't really use those, to be honest. So I'll show you guys what I use, which is a little janky, but it gets the job done, and it's just a workflow that I'm comfortable with. I use PicsArt, and I don't really use it on my desktop. I use it on my phone because I'm just used to it, and I have it on my phone, and I use it all the time when I need to create some artwork. Anyway, PicsArt is a great, photo editing tool. So all I do really is I downloaded one of these templates, on my phone, opened it up in PicsArt, and then just started dragging artwork onto the template, and logos, text, all of that, and then I take that photo that I edited in PicsArt, and I make sure it's at least a high quality image, and I upload it to my Google Drive, and then I'll show you, I open that image here into like a Google Doc. So for example, this is the one I'm working on right now. Everything is in its set place, and this is your standard 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. You can fit comfortably about 2 of these panels on there. And one thing you want to make sure is that the size is correct. So lengthwise, a cassette shell is about 4 inches, and obviously you want to leave a little bit of room just in case the print comes out a little off. So make sure all your text and your images are well within the outline of the artwork. You don't want to be cutting off important bits of information. So you can, let's see, I believe there's a way to look at the size of it to make sure it's proper. Okay, yeah, so I found it. So you just right click the image and you say image options, yeah? Then you pull over, you can see on the right, you can see the width and the height. 4.07 is fine. It gives me just enough space. Obviously, I think I do it a little close. Some people will probably add a bit more. make it a little larger, or just make sure it's more than 4 inches. You don't want it to be less than that. Great. Okay. Alright, so I'm ready to print. I said I was making 10 copies. I've already printed out 2, so I'll just print 4 more copies. And I don't know what quality it is, but I don't think I want that. I just set the quality to 600, just so it's a little more detailed. And let's go ahead and, oh, another thing, the type of paper you want to use. Obviously, you can use whatever paper you'd like, but right now I'm using cardstock, and I think it's like 60 to 70 pound cardstock. The 120 pound I used before, and it's like really thick. It's kind of hard to fold and a little awkward. So like 60, 70 is pretty good. But you can also use just like regular paper too if you want, depending how like lo-fi, what kind of style you want to go with. Sometimes it's cool to have a flimsy little paper. Anyway, let's print it.